And then we also have one of them, and that's Dolate Yogurt for us there. But even before that, let's hear from Escort Security.
Are you motivated? Motivated, motivated, motivated.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Actually, we've been to the Invitational Tournament and we've won a few, but this time around, we are not joking. This time around, we are not joking. We are coming very well prepared.
You had that's Escort Security coming to the Invitational. Dulay Yogurt also will be available. We'll bring you that special recording on the midday news, just as a teaser, ahead of the draw coming up. That's at 2 p.m. here on the Joy Sports channel. That will be on the Joy News channel on Multi TV with Nathaniel Ato there. But more of the Invitational to come your way, but we have to do some other local football news. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko, have become the first team in Premier A of the normalization committee to reach the next stage, which is the semi-final. The Porcupine Warriors drew 1-1 with the Aduana Stars in Doma yesterday, and it was enough to see them through. Here is Kotoko's coach, CK Akono.
The first half was not good. I was not too happy. I was not happy with the way we played in the first half. Second half was better. Even at the time when we were playing bad, we scored. And it's a bit strange. We do now, control the game in the first half, but we managed to score, and it's good. It's always like that when you are not looking good, but you manage to score. And I think at the moment, the way we play is not too flamboyant, like you said. It's not attractive, but we're getting the results, and it's good.
CK Akono there for you. Aduana Stars, their coach Paul Tando also thought his side played better and should have won the game.
Personally, was disappointed with the results because for history, Kotoko has never put in the ball in the net of Aduana. So I was disappointed when the ball went into my net. But however, it's good. I played against my former boss and I'm okay. So we take it like that. We started very late. And I think I've always repeated that we are the underdogs. But at least I've been able to qualify the team into the last four, which we're going to lift up and then go deep into that one, because that is going to be our focus now.
So yesterday's result put Kotoko on 22 points, same as Mediama, who beat Brecum Chelsea 2-0 in Takwa. However, with a better head-to-head rule against Mediama, Kotoko secured their place in the last four of the competition, and they could face Hearts of Folk in the semi-final should Ashanti Gold beat 11 Wonders. The game was rained off yesterday at the Nkrasa Children's Park. Ashanti Gold were already leading by a goal to nil when the game was called off in the 40th minute. The game will continue this morning and from the 40th minute, at 10 a.m. In the Premier B, leaders Hearts of Oak will face Dreams FC in Daewoo. Tomorrow, also Hearts of Oak coach Kim Grant is looking at getting the team in a top level where winning titles will be coming home.
Look, I don't know what happened in the past. This is a new dimension of football. Times have changed. As much as I want to win the cup and everything, things could change in the semi-finals. You don't know because you get different teams, different tactics. But I want to take each game as it comes. I'm not looking at the final. Now we got some some games coming up. We got Dreams to play. Then we start on the FA Cups, the other competition. So I have to look at that as well. Obviously people will judge me on that as well. So I can't make everybody happy, but what I'm trying to do is just make sure that the fans are enjoying our football, where the boys are enjoying their training, they're enjoying the football, and we're looking forward and try to progress and learn from our mistakes and try and improve game by game, and hopefully we'll be successful, hopefully.
Some Ghanaian fans have been left with faint hopes of Ghana ending that trophy drought at the Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt following the turbulent happenings in the Black Stars over the captaincy and also the announcement of the provisional team that's 2 days ago. Former Ghana Football Association chairman Alhaji Lepora MND Jawula believes there's still hope for Ghana to end the country's long wait for a continental title.
There's always hope, with a couple of nations. Remember, I've been with you before. There's always hope, but the little advice I want to give, and that works all the time, is that for the couple of nations, the more you put the team, the better, because there's always scope for injury. It happened to us in South Africa when Abedisile was captain. He got injured, to the one got injured, and that was it. We just couldn't go further than that, even though everybody gave us a hope. So we always need a backup team. And once we have a strong substitute, then we hope to do well enough in order to get to the very top.
Talking about the Africa Cup of Nations and the Asamoah discussion will never go away. Former Black Stars player Odate Lamptey says getting Jan to rescind his decision to retire from the Black Stars was the right decision taken.
Asamoah Gyan, there's no way we can do away without him. Even if it's 30 minutes, we are going to get his services. Yes, there's no way you can do that experience. So now it's up to Kwesi Appiah. You see, sometimes when you are going in a competition like this, yes, I'm sure you may take anybody that can play, but you may also take one or two that, yes, they are expected, you should be able to talk to the boys, advise them. When it's up to Kwesi Appiah, yes. Now the question is, if it's me, but then it's up to Kwesi Appiah to think that Steven is there, Tanko is there, they can.
Odate Lamptey there, talking about Asamoah Gyan's return and saying it's good for the Black Stars. But looking ahead to the Nations Cup today, it's exactly 28 days to the start of the competition in Egypt. Let's get more on today's Joy AFCON Minute with Baba Tando.
Football together.
Egypt striker Mo Salah will be the most decorated player at the 2019 Total African Cup of Nations. The 26-year-old, born on June 15, 1992, is the current African Player of the Year for the second consecutive time and current holder of the FIFA Puskás Award. Salah was voted the PFA Player and Football Writers Association Player of the Year 2018. In 2017, he was adjudged BBC African Footballer of the Year, and for 3 years in a row beginning 2017, he has been named in CAF's Africa's Finest 11. The Liverpool forward announced his presence and prominence to the world in 2012 when he was named CAF's Most Promising Player of that year. Can all of these accolades translate into Mo Salah helping Egypt win an 8th AFCON title? Follow the hashtag JoyAFCON on social media. Salam.
So Baba Tando there for you. And Kawhi Leonard, he scored 15 points of his 35 points in the fourth quarter as Toronto Raptors beat Milwaukee Bucks by 105-99 to brighten their chances of making it to the finals. They are now 3-2 in the series of the Eastern Conference, and if they win tomorrow, that's Saturday, that will be a setup against NBA defending champions Golden State Warriors. A bit of football notes before we go. We've got the final of the CAF Champions League first leg. It will be played in Rabat. With that, Casablanca, the host Tunisian side Esperance. Also, the Serie A will wrap up this weekend. That's on Sunday. There's a big one. The places for Champions League sports with Inter and AC Milan all fighting, but Inter Milan, they have to face Empoli. That's Efriakos Empoli. Okay. Empoli need a win to survive, and Inter, they need a win to qualify for the Champions League. That will be a big one there for you. And the Copa del Rey final is on. We have Barcelona playing it against Valencia, but we're all looking forward to the draw at 2 p.m. on television. That's on Sports Today with Nathaniel Atto, and then we'll know we'll know the classifications for the Joy Sports Invitational.
So please tune into the Joy News channel at 2 p.m. where we also unveil Adenta Alan Shearer. It will not be a joke tomorrow at the Burma Camp Leisure Center. I am telling you.
Let's invite Adenta Alan Shearer with a round of applause.
A round of applause, please.
Adenta Alan Shearer, Papaya, please.
Please step in.
Please step in now before we go. We don't have time.
We want
ladies
to.
And gentlemen.
Yes, please.
Adenta Alan Shearer. Where is he? Oh, Papa.
Adenta Alan Shearer says he hasn't drunk tea this morning, so unless he drinks tea, he cannot join us. So we understand. So please, for the official unveiling, come at 2 p.m. Joy News Channel, and tomorrow at the Birmingham Pleasure Center. It's at 9 a.m.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And also, for more on AFCON related news, this evening from 7 p.m., Gary Al Smith will be here with the team.
Nice.
It's a Joy Sports AFCON podcast. We'll be telling you all you need to know, the scores and the permutations going into the tournament.
Of course, we also want to thank our sponsors for the Joy Sports Invitational Tournaments. Dule Yogurt, more. I want more. First National Bank, how can we help you? 1xBet.